welcome back to Bok Bok Bouquet. If you're a new chicken owner and you see these weird looking feathers coming in on your chickens, do not be worried. There's nothing wrong. It's perfectly normal. It's not a disease or lice or anything to be alarmed of. Sometimes you may notice your other chickens being bullies and pecking at it because it looks really interesting and distracting to a chicken, and that's their way they express their sense of touch is through their beak, as they don't have hands, so it's naturally they want to pick at it. And only be concerned if the bully is starting to draw blood or something on your other chickens, because then that would be bad. They want to keep pecking the blood, and only then would I isolate the chicken. But if they're not being bothered and this is just perfectly normal growing in, then there's nothing to be alarmed of. These feathers are actually quite uncomfortable, unfortunately, to your bird, so you want to make sure you don't touch it there because they're very pokey and they can poke back in their skin and they can cause them pain, so try not to touch it there. When it's coming in on their wings, their butt, their breast, their neck, they're able to help preen it off. They actually use their beak to preen off the casing on the outside of the feather to release the feather. But if it's in a place they can't reach with their beak, then it's just going to happen naturally over time. She actually looked much worse a couple days ago, so it's starting to naturally come out of the casings now. But usually you will see it a lot like on your chicken's rear end, and those are the ones that the other bully chickens might want to be pecking at. And we've had people message us being very worried, what's wrong with my chicken? And it's perfectly normal there. They can preen it off easier, and that is a spot where you'll probably be most worried, but don't worry, it's perfectly normal. Most chickens once a year will go through their molt and be going through this. Sometimes maybe bully chicken has plucked them, so then their feathers will be growing back too. Or like this little girl had rooster damage. Our rooster, she was the favorite. They like to get on their back, and that's where they hold on to mate the hen. So he had ripped out a lot of her head feathers. She had a little bald hairdo going, but now it's all starting to come back. So this was mostly from rooster damage. Some chickens, baby chicks, when they're around like 9 months of age, they'll go through a light molt too, but usually they don't start their first heavy molt till they're over a year old. But in certain instances, they will start molting when they're chicks too. Baby chicks actually go through a lot of mini molts, so you'll be seeing these feathers coming in as they lose their baby chick fluff and grow new feathers. And if your adult laying hens are going through this molt, you probably won't be seeing any eggs for them. This takes a lot of their energy when they're eating and getting all those nutrients. All of that energy is going to growing new feathers. Just like our hair, skin, and nails, it takes nutrients, so does theirs. So they'll be doing that instead of laying eggs. If they are having these molting feathers coming back in their chest and their wing area, like I said, it's very uncomfortable, so try to handle them as little as possible. Don't be holding them because they don't want that sticking back into their skin. It's painful. This is Chubika right here, and I think she's about had it from me, so I'll be setting her down. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. We'll see you next week. Give it a like, leave us a comment, watch these other videos right here. Bye.